We're live. Hey, guys. Old Man G here. We're back with something that's been long overdue, and that's a PES 2020. It's our Master League career mode, whatever you want to call it, for Manchester United. Obviously, as I said, there's been, well, football's essentially, for those who have been living under a rock, everyone knows that football has essentially been cancelled due to this ongoing coronavirus problem. And hopefully everyone that's infected from it recovers from it well. But obviously the reality of that is that there's just no football, and most likely or not, we're hearing that the football will be, whether season will cancelled, resumed, etc. That seems to be what the talk seems to be. So I guess, in the meantime, as I've said, I'll be trying to provide a lot more content on this channel. There are not going to be obviously really many match previews or post-match reactions, which I often tend to do, but we will try and do a lot more podcasts and top 10 videos I'm seeing in the voting poll, as well as like FIFA and sort of PES streams. So that is, hopefully the plan. We'll try and do a lot more of that. And so we're back here with a PES stream. That's what we're doing. So give me two seconds so that I can just get things set up. To just sort of recap everyone, obviously we are, as a table, we're actually second, only 2 points behind Manchester City for those who are interested. Just have to, 2 seconds, 9. Okay. Also, just for those who are interested as well, like from about 5 o'clock UK time, so just under 2 hours from now, so I'm not going to be excessively live with this. What we're going to do is we're actually going to, because we're obviously due to play, United were due to play Manchester City, sorry, they're due to play Spurs. They were due to play Spurs this evening, if I'm correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to, although we're playing PES now, because frankly, going through FIFA 20 career mode is like going through, like, I don't know, walking on nails. Essentially, it's that bad in my opinion. So I do prefer PES. If anyone's watching, if anyone does want me to do FIFA streams, do let me know. But we are going to basically switch to we're going to switch to FIFA for a live match simulation, and what would be, and we'll probably try and do these weekly. We'll essentially try and simulate the rest of the season. And what I'll do is I'll be doing like full live, like full 1 hour 45-minute kind of live streams of the game, with hopefully what the squad would be, and to see what would happen, so maybe do a brief commentary if people want me to. So that just bear that in mind. That is what is happening. Right, I've almost finished my thing, so we're gonna get started in 2 seconds. We just to keep you guys up to date, obviously we are second place right now. Unfortunately, we're not able to sign Bruno Fernandes. He's kind of snubbed it. Well, he's not snubbed us. We don't have the money basically to. So Bruno Fernandes you might not see as a feature, but will probably be a feature in the upcoming season. So, and before I go in, because I'm about to get started, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. To Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, UnitedX. Smash the notification button, for United news, and consider following us on Instagram and Twitch. All our links are below. So let's get to it. Just quickly see some negotiations. My team. There's a few contracts that need to be sorted, don't they? Twan CB, Costa, Greenwood, but I think Bell Company's on loan. Let's have a look. No, not really going to negotiate for now. Let's move on, because people want to see the football. Let's have a look. I think we're in January now. I think that's where we are. We're in January. We're still in January, so we might be able to go for a bid for Bruno again. It's FA Cup against Watford. I am looking to offload players because our budget is 70 something. Might go and try and go in for Bruno Fernandes again. Let's try and target. We still are in January. Let's have a look. Scout results. Scouting for me. Let's go. Thanks to everyone who's watching, by the way. I haven't played this in a while, by the way, so forgive my. We'll see. Let's try and see if we can go Liga Nos. Let's try. It's Laps. How you doing in the comments? Appreciate it. It's Laps. I'm doing well. Thank you very much, brother. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us, team. I really do appreciate it. And I hope everyone's doing well, frankly. So, honestly, I'm doing this. I'm trying to do this for a lot of people who, you know, I'm trying to take advantage of it, but for people who do have to stay at home, who people who have to be isolated because of this sort of situation, just to give some people to listen, something to watch, you know what I mean? So, and even for those just genuine enjoying it, you know, hopefully what I can, hopefully I can be positive, you know, to everybody, you know what I mean? So that's the plan anyway. Bring that down. We're trying to sign Bruno Fernandes as well, bro. Don Ragnar, what do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. My nephew just said this because he's bored. There's no football on. Man, yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing, Don Ragnar. Shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by. As I was saying, for those who are tuning in, what I'm going to do actually at about 5 o'clock UK times, I'm going to switch to FIFA. And we're going to do like a proper live Manchester United versus Tottenham simulation on FIFA. So I'll stream what the game would be. It'll be about maybe 1 hour. Obviously it's going to be like a full 90 minutes, you know. I'm negotiating with Bruno Fernandes, so that's what we're probably going to do. So it'll just be me, just hearing me in the background and just reacting to obviously the game. So that I'm actually looking forward to that, because I think I'll probably start streaming, start doing that weekly to simulate the rest of the season. It's Lab says, do you support United? I do support United. I do. Although, depending on how this, you know, obviously how long we're out, coronavirus, all those bits and pieces, I might just, I might do career mode to other teams. You know, we will see. Let's just quickly go again. We're going to play Watford now and get into our first game. I've been talking too much, and I apologise for that, guys. Let's edit that. Okay. Martial goes here. Sancho goes here. Ronaldo is actually on the bench. We've seen to play a bit better without him actually. I don't want to see Pereira in that thing again. I really want to get Bruno Fernandes actually in. I'm gonna put Madison's there. It's the FA Cup. It's Watford. It's the FA Cup. Let's get some Mufin. Let's get some Mufin. I'm gonna rest Maguire. Don, do you have any shooter? You really, Don Wagner, man. You really hate Ollie. I've seen that, man. Though, like, you really do. Like, mate, like, just think for a second. Like, I'm curious what you think. I mean, don't you think he's turned it around a bit? Don't you think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's turned it around a bit? Because, you know, there's a lot of talk about him. He's, you know, obviously depending on what happens this season. If the season does get cancelled, then he's gonna stay. You know, he's gonna stay, I would imagine. Almost finished with the squad, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, that'll do for now. Oh, play McTominay. It's an FA Cup game. Yeah, okay. You know what? McTominay hasn't played in a while, so yeah, we'll play McTominay actually. Yeah, actually, just let me know in the comments, guys, who you want to play. Actually, it'd be interesting, so that I can start my team up. Okay, we are playing Watford in FA Cup game, so I didn't want to go way too strong. Let's go. Kick off. It's time. Let's go. It's Lap says he supports Chelsea, man. Oh, jeez, man. Chelsea support. Fair enough. Do you guys still want Lampard in your do you still want Lampard in your as manager? I'm curious.
Whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is
Jamie, shout out to Jamie in the comments. Thanks for joining by, Jamie. Really appreciate it. Back to the streams.
As the game grows older this evening, it hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report though that hasn't affected
we're
the
back.
crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice.
Laps has done decent. He has done decent actually. Right, let's go.
The ultra-modern home of Arsenal, a symbol of their class, their timeless sophistication.
Good tackle.
Well, if you did
go.
just miss it, we are up and running already.
Let's go.
He gets past his man. Greatly.
Test him.
Very well to get to that. The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Just brushed off the ball there.
Sorry, wrong pass.
Really alert to the danger.
What? What was the foul there?
McTominay is
That was offside, yeah. Don Mango says, no, Bruno, Fred and individuals club the team on Saturday. Let's take them out and all get exposed. There's still no system to become important. United go for titles. I definitely think you have a point. And there is a question of, you know, will Ollie be able to handle, you know, big games? Sorry. Would he be able to handle that? I did think in the 3 months it looked like he had a plan, but obviously, clearly, it's the individual performances. But I guess a counter argument could be you still have to obviously get those individual performances, and there's plenty of coaches, you know. That may not necessarily get. Oh man, sorry. I am a bit rusty. I do apologise.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on. And
oh man, come on.
Good challenge. He just stood firm.
Jeez, I'm being bossed by Watford.
Just saw some real no-nonsense defending.
Let's go.
Now it's Martial.
Oh, come on, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. Because, so it's Laps who's a Chelsea fan is obviously saying, because he's good sometimes and poor sometimes. I think the thing with Lampard is that you can clearly see the system that Lampard's willing to play. At times you can't with Ollie, but, you know, he has been getting results, and football is a results business. Brilliant goal. We're through. I can be comfortable. Anthony Martial. Brilliant. Brilliant. So look. Don Magnus says, remember, Ollie only played Fred after all midfielders were injured. He never wanted Bruno and said he takes any risk. He only got when he was. That is a good point. That is a good point. Proved, yeah. Onside. Good. It was easy. You've got a good point, Don Magna. You know, I think people forget that as well. The only thing I would say, I guess, you know, people forget we wanted Sean Longstaff. Hopefully those runs were to bed, but the only thing I would say is that it's a results business. This is the thing, you know. So with the way that we were performing and getting results, he probably wouldn't have been sacked. And sometimes it's also, it's not just tactics, but it's also the environment that you create. And it's clear that the environment that it's clear the environment that Solskjaer's created at Manchester United is a lot more positive than Mourinho's environment, which was toxic, as you can see with Spurs right now. Brilliant goal through. Rashford. Don Magnet, now he gets the glory for other players' work. Laps, I think Rashford comes back, you could be getting top 4. I think that's true. Jamie says day 2 about football, found out the sky is blue. that is it is interesting how we almost take it for granted in a way, just how much we watch football. That's why I'm hoping to do these like live match simulations, you know, because it is going to essentially be my football. I'm going to be treating these simulations as if they were actual football games, because my goodness, I don't know what I would watch.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up
offside. I do have a lot of work to do, I guess, medical-wise, but we'll see what happens. It's Lap says, would you buy a Garlo? Yes, actually, that might shock a few people. I would extend a Garlo's contract, because I was thinking about this a lot, actually, and the problem is,
and it's Martial. Rashford, Martial had a shot.
So that's too far. The problem is that a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, we need a really top striker. We need to get a top striker, etc." If we get a striker like Werner or someone who is young, naturally, you know, they are wanting to.
Well weighted. Rashford, he's had a goal.
Ah, sorry, I should have passed it. Naturally, they are going to want to play. Sorry, is the point. Yeah, I'm looking at this back.
Very, very threatening.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have been in that one. So we've got to bear in mind that when you buy a top player, top players will want to play all the time. Manchester United's problem up until a bit recently is that United haven't had a squad. We've had a relatively reasonable starting 11, but the squad.
Brings the ball forward.
Unlucky. But we haven't really had a squad, and for me, that's one of the reasons why you keep Ighalo, because Ighalo is quite happy to come off the bench, to play in Europa Leagues, to play in FA Cups, so that the likes of Rashford, the likes of Martial, you know, can be rested. You know, that's the way I see it anyway. Thanks everyone's watching. Please like the video if you can. Okay, half time, 2-0 to Manchester United versus Watford. This is essentially just in the background. I'm kind of playing this while reading out your questions and your thoughts. Don Ragnar says the only way the current form will go on is if Fred and Bruno stay consistent and injury free. I think that's true, although shout out to the likes of Wan-Bissaka and also Nemanja Matic. John Ragnar, you've got to admit Matic has actually been playing quite well. There's also the fact that we will have Pogba and Rashford coming back, so you don't know. It's Lap says, who is the better match, Ollie or Lampard? I'm saying Lampard.
Here we go again.
Sorry.
Madison drives it forward.
Let's go offside. Because of the fact that we had a transfer ban, he had to use young players and also knows what he is doing. Ollie probably just goes and parks the bus and counter-attacks. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, everyone is right about these things, you know, so, but it's just that, the only thing I would say is that at the end of the day, I know but it's, you know, people might be, it's harsh, but football is a results business at the end of the day. No matter what, you know, I didn't think that Mourinho was the right fit for Spurs, for example. But he's there because Daniel Levy was like, I want to get results, and he was, you know, at least for the first few games anyway. But that's what it is, you know. So even if you're playing brilliant football, even if you have tactics and you know what you're doing, if you're not getting results, brilliant goal. If you're not getting results, then what's the point? You know what I mean? It's Lap says, same, I rate Ighalo even though I'm a Chelsea fan. Ighalo, like I said, I mean, I need to think what you think about Ighalo, Don Ragnar, you know. But yeah. Oh, it's going on. 2 seconds. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. Bear with me. Sorry, there we go. I'm back. Cool. There we go. Sorry about that. Had a few technical issues.
This is becoming a stroll. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Don Magna, I rate a goal that's a loan deal done right. You're right, but let's be real. Let's be real. A lot of United fans, when they saw Garlo, and a lot of other Premier League fans were like, you know, a Garlo, really? You know, that's banter. Like, how can you even think about it? So you got to give credit to Garlo. He's proved a lot of haters wrong, and one of the things I like about Garlo is that it's the example of a player that it's an example of a player that actually, how can I put it, when you support a team and when you give your all, even if you might not necessarily be the best, you know, technically, you get a lot out. It makes a huge difference. Oh, that's a corner, isn't it, ref?
And he should have made it for
Manchester United. Just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Great. I'm gonna make some substitutions quickly because we're essentially on this game. So let's make a few. Can get Garner in, who I think should play a bit more. Let's be real. Rest Martial, put Ronaldo on, and I don't really want to put Andreas Pereira on because I want him sold. Yeah, let's put Harry Maguire on. It's good. Trying to save more games. There we go. Let's go. Brilliant. Slab says, if I was Spurs manager, I would want the season to end because the Corona All-Stay will probably sack me if they don't get top 4. I mean, I don't know if you heard of expressions. A lot of Spurs fans are being like, you know, void the season. Let's start again because of how bad Spurs are doing. I know there are a lot of Liverpool fans who are like, oh yeah. We don't want to void the season because obviously Liverpool fans, they want to win the title. Actually, that's a good question actually that we haven't talked about, guys. You know, what do you think? Oof, tackle. What do people think? Do they think that with everything that's going on that the season should be voided? Ah, should have shot. That, you know, it should be continued. How would it continue? You know, let me know what people think in the comments, because
that's offside. Yes, it is.
Don Wagner says, with the football camps, I've been watching Ames and Coldcast films I've not seen in ages. Mad Max 2, Big Trouble and Try and Escape From, and Black Rain. Fair play, man. Yeah, I was thinking of my other channel. I've got a channel called The Red Shack. I'll be playing a few more games outside of PES and FIFA and doing some movie reviews and stuff. So that's certainly something. I'm on annual leave all of next week, so. And I was going to be doing some travelling, but everything seems to be on lockdown, to be honest.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sorry, that was poor, guys.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat.
Yeah, there's going to be... Travelling is pointless because so many shops are closed, restaurants are... No one's there. I mean, it's... You know, it's fine now, but I can imagine after day 2 or 3 it's going to be incredibly boring. Good save. Let's clear it, lads. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Do you think that the season should be voided, cancelled? You know, what do you think should happen?
Still the growing danger. He's got through.
Oh, come on. Gomez.
Sure that won't get through. Rashford looking to get within range.
Ah.
Well, it
Should have
seems
shot
as
there,
if he
sorry.
just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he
Let's
had
go.
good
Game's
options
almost
around
over.
him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Rashford. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
This guy.
Taken with style. Well, surely
John
now
Manger, don't waste your money on travel right now. Exactly, man. I know. It's a bit frustrating.
Well, I think we've got past humiliation
It
now.
is
This
very,
is
very
what
frustrating
really
because I really I needed a break from this country, to be honest. Away, get some sun, you know. Tickets to, I think, Dubai are like 140 return. It's that good, but no, it is what it is, unfortunately.
changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
So I'm gonna have to stay put. Don Magan not voided, just postponed until summer's complete season with US move to 2020. That has its own logistical issues, though. Obviously, the starting one being
Rashford.
there's a very good chance that like things aren't going to resume in April.
There will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
So that obviously creates itself a problem. Possibly might be even be May.
Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for it.
Oh,
And that
game's
is the
over.
last effort of the game.
So this is the thing.
United, very much the dominant side, almost the only side.
You know,
Every time
the other
they
thing with
got
the
on
Euros
ball,
being
they look
pushed
like
back is that
scoring.
creates a lot of logistical issues for things that are next summer. So you have, for example, the FIFA Club World Cup. You have the UEFA Nations League. You have World Cup qualifiers. You also have the women's Euros as well. So you know, there's at least 4 or 5 tournaments that are going to be all over the place. I mean, amongst other things from other sports, it's difficult. It really, really, really is, and I'm not really sure what the best solution is. That's why I think that they might end up just voiding the whole thing, because it'll be a lot easier to void something than reschedule. Get the managers to play the outstanding games of FIFA to each other. That's a fair point, actually. Maybe they should do that, actually. I'm seeing a lot of people playing tic-tac-toe or something like that on Twitter. They seem to be doing a lot of that, so that is one option. Liverpool 3-1, man. Jeez. City just won there, so they'll still be ahead. No, it's the FA. Sorry, it's the FA Cup. It's not the league. So we're through to the second round anyway. Right. Negotiation day. We're trying to sign Bruno Fernandes, actually. Let's have a look. Oh, man, I'll have to. I've got to literally. It's so difficult to sign him on here. So a part of me is just thinking to just wait until. I'm just gonna have to sell a few more players. I've deliberately put it on a where negotiating signing players is not incredibly easy. So yeah, but Anthony Martial has been keeping us strong. He really has. Let's go to the next match. Try and get in a few matches in before I start the live stream for FIFA. Playing Southampton. Ben Chilwell. I don't know why the default isn't to put Sancho here. I switch these two. Rashford through the middle. Let's try. I haven't played Robin or Bale in actually quite some time actually. So Scott McTominay, Vijay Martino, who I still think is a very good player. Actually, no, I'll keep him. I haven't played him in a while. Dala, would like Dala to come in. Ambassador's played a few too many times. And Marcus Verhoeven on the left because Chilwell's played, even though he's not left back. But what can you do? Bro, the only radiology I remember is the difference between sub-Drew versus FG Human 2 and CT head. Yeah, man. There is, contrary to what people say in radiology, like we just sit around and watch scans. There is a lot to read in radiology, man. There is so much. You know, the big thing is anatomy, really. You know, then when you know the anatomy, you have to kind of know what looks normal on 4 different imaging modalities in CT, ultrasound, MRI, and plain film. And then after doing that, you have to know all the different abnormalities and what looks abnormal, and it's just huge. And then there's things called normal variants, you know. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It really is.
The sky is blue, and the players are with us for
On an awful Pete was actually back a day, I'd look at a hand X-ray and ask to describe it and just hear how songs in my head. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, even in radiologists, you know, with orthopods, we don't tend to. The only things we tend to report from orthopods tends to be when they ask for CTs or MRIs. But with plain films, if they request them, we often just tend to let them just crack on, to be honest.
Of course, the preeminent colours it's Rashford!
That was a good finish.
Rashford gets flagged offside.
He's way offside. Matteo Milan, hello man, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I can't remember, Matteo Milan, were you from Italy as well? If so, how are things over there? With obviously what's going on with the coronavirus, etc. I know we have a few Italian followers, so I'd be interested to just hear if everything is obviously going okay.
Martial. And here's Rashford. Forward it goes. Away from immediate danger.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Come on.
Ward-Prowse looking for space out wide. Let's put a stop to that.
Yeah, well, this is the one of like 3 things today. We'll be doing a simulation,
over to the left.
and then I'll be doing a sort of a Q&A type reaction type.
In their last 5 here.
Ooh.
And the ball's come out.
Type thing this evening as well. So 3 of 3.
And it's Martial. And here's Rashford. Rashford!
Brilliant goal. I love top corner.
Manchester United!
Awesome. Matima, no, I'm from Albania. Coronavirus is my country too. Yeah, sorry, you're right as well. It's all over Europe, obviously some others. So, and I also know we have a few Albanians in the community as well. So appreciate you stopping by. How are you guys handling over there? I'm curious to know. Is there a lot of issues with public transport, or people freaking out, or everyone seems to now hate Boris Johnson now, which I find very interesting, considering that he was voted in via landslide last time, and suddenly everyone hates the dude. It's fascinating. Not that I'm into politics or anything, but I just think it's just interesting how people flip-flop and go from, you know, he's amazing, he will sort out everything, he makes us feel British, and then as soon as, you know, things go wrong, it's like, what's wrong with you? Oh, United, we love you.
Ward-Prowse with a delicate ball.
Good save. Let's go.
One quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bit of an appeal.
Should be a foul there, but, you know, banter. Okay.
Southampton seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. Huh? Oh, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
And it's hoisted clear. Robin plays it forward, and the counter is on. Hoists it forward.
Play quick counter.
Sancho needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase
Jeez,
is on.
that's not a foul. I forget how bad the referee's on PES.
Martial. And here's
I came in an offside position. I should have seen that. It's alright.
He's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Rashford.
Ooh. In each other's way, guys. Come on. Where's that to? Where's that to, guys? Come on.
Suarez.
See, when you clip like that and don't get the ball, it's called a foul, ref. Anyway.
That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you go. Post-sport half of football.
Shane Long, okay. Half time it seems.
He produced just one goal. A decent game up tonight. So your views on the first half?
At least Peter, not conceding another goal, has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break.
Okay, let's go.
That's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
It's good. It's away. It's good. Nazi Milan here. 40 previews of Corona with only one victim. Schools are closed for 2 weeks. Ooh. Good save.
Madison.
Okay. I mean, there is something to be said about, you know, about the fact that, you know, the amount, you know, you're not dismissing it, Corona.
Oh, real chance! It's one!
Oh, that was good. That was sexy. That was sexy. That was sexy, guys. For those who are watching, we're still watching. That was sexy. That was sexy. Let's bring this in. Let's bring this in. Okay, Sancho. You've got Robin, Rashford. He takes it and beautiful. You've got to watch it again. Actually, Robin lays it in. Rashford and from the angle and oof, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Manchester United themselves
I guess the point with it is that flu kills more people, and yet we don't take these precautions. That's why I don't. That's ultimately what I don't really get. Not because I think that anyone should die or anything like that. It's just that why is it that we were happy as nations to accept that people will just die from, you know, flu every year, and still are the amount of people that have, but we and close everything and have hygiene and do all these things that are killing people with flu,
he's a very good place to start.
But for some reason, when it comes to Corona, we're like, we need to step it up a bit. I don't understand.
Sancho.
Oof, come on.
And it's long.
But that's my personal opinion. I just think that it's a bit hypocritical
It's a loose ball.
for everyone to say, oh, I don't need to get the flu vaccine, or I don't need to wash my hands, or all those things when we were having annual flu problems. But with Corona, it's like, yeah, that's fine. You know.
He's left his man. Look at these. Had a shot.
Oof. Can't finish there, buddy. Right.
Oh, now some movement on the bench.
Some substitutions. Let's see if we can make some changes. Rest some players and all that. Sancho is a G. Ronaldo usually bring Ronaldo on. Let's actually rest. Let's get the fug on Costa, and let's get Angel Gomez, because I don't know about you guys, if any United fans watching, but I really want Angel Gomez to stay at Manchester United. I think he's the potential to be. We need the squad depth, and he is that.
Madison. Gomez. And here's Diego Costa.
Oof. Come on, Costa.
Chowdhury. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Come on.
Just
Good
brushed
tackle,
off the ball
Costa.
there.
This guy.
Costa not easily shrugged up. He's tried one.
Ah. Should have passed it, but I mean,
3-0 for sure.
you just
Diego
cannot.
Costa should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
That's see, those are the types of forwards I like. I love number 9s who are
Suarez.
you know, strong and physical, can harass defenders. That for me is what a number 9 is. Someone who can hold up a ball, cause defenders problems.
Sancho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a shot.
Oh, should have been in. Ah, should have been in. Rasmus A, man. Isn't it because there's answer for flu while there isn't for coronavirus? Not true. Well, half true. For one, there's an annual flu epidemic every year, so there is not a when people say an antidote, it's not like it's the same thing every single year, because the flu virus constantly mutates. The second thing is that while there is a flu vaccine, the flu vaccine is only really anywhere between 65 to 75% effective anyway, which means that you're still going to get people that are going to die effectively, and people still do die. The other thing as well, which is important, is that flu, from what we can see anyway from the coronavirus, contrary to what people are saying, that millions of people are going to be affected, or hundreds of thousands of people are going to, that's not the case.
Chance to break.
You know, compared to the amount of people that are annually infected with flu. So essentially what I'm saying is, oh come on, good save, that was a point blank save by the hair, that was brilliant. Essentially what I'm saying is that with corona you have less people that will be affected, but obviously you have a certain amount of deaths. With flu, a lot more people infected, and you have a lot more deaths, if that makes any sense. And shouts out to you again, by the way, Rasmus, appreciate it. Manchester, by the way, Igalo's in Manchester United. He is. I think we put it through to you guys. Do you guys think that we should actually sign Igalo? Because I think we should. Let me know. Actually, that's something, for you that like are watching, guys. Do you think that Manchester United should sign Ighalo? I'm tempted to sign him on here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Hey, hello. I'm back. Right. Let's see if we can find. I'm gonna see if we can. Where would? Oh, he'd be in a Chinese Super League somewhere on here. So I don't know whether I'd be able to. Do I even have access to the Chinese Super League? I don't think. That's Turkish. That's other European leagues. Yeah, actually. Can someone remember what team? Where did he come from? Actually, where did he come from? Rasmus says Scouts are so fuck the UNES wants to protest and win the league by creating new rights in a mess. Anyone who's with that club should arrest and be put into jail for this mess. Well, you might have Liverpool fans that are so frustrated, especially if this league was to go void, would be absolutely immense, and would be typical. Just think, I'm just trying to Google what team Ighalo came from in China, because I might be able to sign him. He might not be good on here, but it's still, the novelty would still be good. I'm still trying to build this squad. On loan from Shanghai, Greenland. Shenyu. Let's have a look. Shanghai Shenyu. I think is that. Yes, I've seen him. There he is. Let's go. Ighalo. What do you mean he's not convinced as well, the club? Let's go 2 years. Appearance, goal. Do I want to 10? Yeah, sure, why not? Do people think that Ighalo's worth 10 million? We know. Do people think that he's worth 10 million? I think so. I think Ighalo's worth 10. He did play for Watford. You're right, Matthew, man. There we go. Be nice to see him in United top. Right. Proceed to the next match. Brighton against Brighton. Okay, let's ring in the changes. Let's get in Fred. Like to play Gomez. Madison could probably use a break as well, actually, to be fair. So I've actually dropped Bale for quite some time, so we'll put Robin there. Sancho's obviously will come on. Joe Gomez, Ben Chilwell. Keep Madison off. No, put him on the bench here. And put Dallo on, because I like giving Wan-Bissaka a rest, though he's a very, very good player for us. And away we go. Let's go. Massim, we don't need a Ighalo. We have Zlatan, man. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's funny because so many. This is the thing about football fans, football pundits, right? Is that they don't really understand that when someone is determined to do something, and they put their effort in, they will do it.
Well, good afternoon,
and Zlatan said, I'm going to score Milan. And he did. Ighalo said he's going to play his best for United, and he has. No one should ever underestimate the importance of hard work and discipline that, you know, I feel that a lot of young players, a lot of young footballers are very talented and rely on that talent to carry them through, and don't realise that as you get older, you have to rely more on hard work, discipline and commitments than you do on your talent and skill, because there will always be more people that are talented than you.
This place simply a monument to the game.
Right, let's
go. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here.
I need to pass to you, Fred. Keep it going.
Hoists it forward.
Oh! Sorry. I think I accidentally pressed circle instead of X. That pass shouldn't have happened. Let's go.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's gone for it.
This is too easy. Too easy, Rash. Too easy. Too easy.
Contribution from the main man. I had a
oh, Matamet saying Rebic. Rebic has been doing very well. He has been doing very well.
Like absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, Angel Gomez, Sancho, and you put it in easy.
Ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester United go ahead. 1 goal to the
Okay.
good. Duffy.
Come on. Come on.
Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Martial. Martial tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a shot!
Oh.
Oh, that's a terrific save.
I think we keep going as much as buying Sancho will be higher. Really?
Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Honestly, I don't think we're going to keep... I would love to keep Gomez, but I'm thinking that's not going to happen. His contract expires at the end of the season, and I just think that if we were going to keep him, he would be playing. I hope I'm wrong, but poor.
Well, that is rather wayward.
That's wayward, Maguire.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been.
Oh, I think Gomez and Sancho are friends. I mean, they are. You're right. They played in the same England under. Was it 19 team? I think.
Have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager is
going for goal.
Oh, good block. You need to be alert to that, Robin. Come on. That's why you're not playing.
To break. Brighton
He might come.
For a bit of flack after their previous result.
But you never know.
Quite fair.
Thank you, ref.
Gomez. He's gone for it.
Oh, lucky Gomez. You never know, though. It might be that Sancho's is saying to Gomez, "You come to Dortmund." You know, that's a possibility. The Dortmund coach is a fraud, though. He's a fraud.
Gomez goes looking. Sancho passes it square.
The Dortmund coach is a fraud. And I think that, well, there are better coaches out there with the quality that Dortmund have.
Has created 1 goal already.
These seagulls.
Play for a throw.
Sancho is a beast matcher, I agree. I agree.
And it's Martial.
Come from offside position, of course, yeah. Hurry up, goalkeeper, come on.
Gets it upfield.
Ah, come on, what's that pass? Come on, lads. Let's go. Close him, yep.
Now the counter.
Oh,
Jeez.
super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on. And
One really outnumbered. It's poor.
Ball's gone out of play.
So poor.
Rashford. Fred. What? It's Martial!
That's easy. That's easy.
Sticks it away!
That's easy. That's too easy. That is too easy.
2 up now, and they are cruising.
I was saying, but this outbreak ruined my plans. I was supposed to be graduating at the end of this semester, but not sure now what will happen now. Yeah, man. This is the. Oh, I'm coughing. Sorry. This is the problem with this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You know,
Well, at 1-0,
the thing about this outbreak is that what I think is the. I hope and I pray, you know, so that things will subside by June, May, June. I don't think you're going to be seeing hundreds of thousands of people die from this. I don't think that's what's going to happen. The big issue with this whole Corona thing is the aftermath of this. Ultimately, is the fact that there will be so much economic, social, political unrest potential that will come from this. That I think is what's going to be the difficult the next, you know, for the remaining year or so.
Martial.
Oh, behind, yep,
And
still got
Martial. It. And it's Chilwell. Ref and the shot.
This is just too easy, too easy, too easy.
And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come.
We have United fans on this channel, but we also have other fans, and if you are a fan of a team, by all means, and you're watching, stay tuned. And if you haven't liked the video already, please do. I'd very much appreciate it.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
It is definitely a stroll.
A very fine defensive record over recent games. Looking to get within range. Looks a foul.
Tackle.
Referee's given it.
Okay. That was poor.
He's had a shot.
Let's go.
The keeper's done just about enough.
Well, that's why we all say that indecision is fatal.
Great strength. Too strong for his opponent.
Gomez.
He's picked him out. Away from
That Duffy, was it? Come on, what's Duffy doing? What's Duffy? What can Duffy do? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How?
Hits one.
Ah.
Oh, extraordinary.
You deserve a like and subscribe. Appreciate it, Maximilian. I appreciate it. Just a small YouTube channel, but I'm trying to give you as much content as I can, as long as you guys enjoy it.
Cleverly plays it long.
What was that? Oh! Oh, I knew it. Ah, that's poor. I mean, I'm not going to win, but I could see that happening.
How about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
As of course, now about uni, a lot of time freed up and time to make it count for me. I'm doing other stuff to listen to. Fair enough, man. What are you studying out of the way? I can't remember. Just remind me. It's a good. Yeah, I should have saved that. And have they said like when potentially the semester will resume? I imagine it would be what
So just a
in the summer?
Or is there a way back from here?
It's poor.
And it's played forward.
But yeah, no, that's the one thing about this. I feel like it's just the amount of time that I can use to just try and actually get stuff done that you would normally do. So I guess you can turn things into a positive.
Brighton have a free kick. Well, you might think
Keep track of time.
It is just a verbal warning.
Cool. I'll probably have one more game after this, and then I'll stop the stream, and then we'll be live again from 5 o'clock UK time, where we'll be doing like a live 90-minute Manchester United versus Spurs FIFA simulation. So we'll try and do that from. We're trying to do that from.
There's a long ball.
I'm going to be doing weekly simulations.
Diogo Dalot. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, his stealth is...
Oh, I took a deflection. Surely.
It's off target and by quite a way.
It took a deflection.
First touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Okay, it didn't take a deflection apparently. Oh, you want to move to Denmark in the future? Fair enough. So you're studying Danish. Fair enough.
Bye.
Any reason why you want to move to Denmark?
And it's Martial.
Oh man. Ah. But no, that might be something that I could be useful actually learning a language in a time. You know, doing something positive and creative.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
And useful.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Yeah, fouled Fred. Oh, sorry, doing the wrong thing. Back pop the relays. There we go. Let's quickly just make some subs. Costa on. Let's go. Last 10 minutes.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who
That's I like the weather culture. It's me. Fair enough.
And he was never going to last.
I mean, as someone who's based in the UK, man, I'm certainly thinking about emigrating in the future.
Sancho.
I don't know where yet.
Costa.
But I just see.
Diego Costa. It's Costa.
Well done, Costa.
They've done it.
Well done, Costa. I wish you were the best as well, I have to say. Really, I do. As someone who also wants to emigrate in the future once his training is done. Because right now, I don't know, the UK is in a very interesting position. And honestly, I don't think, in my opinion, it's not going to get better.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Chip through. Helps available out wide. De Gea is there to take.
It's just that my language abilities are not great.
Oh, that's nice.
We do. We go United. We do. Oh, United, we love you.
Forward quickly. Now it's Costa. Madison. Diego Costa.
Oh, good tackle, defender.
Gross.
Just sold him a dummy.
Plays it out to the flank. Bailly gets it back.
Bailly is a rock. Who thinks is Eric Bailly people's best favorite defender? Best favorite?
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
There we go. We're done.
Destruction, annihilation.
I want to work as a psychologist, but a psychologist who doesn't know local language is pretty much out of luck. That is true.
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not so big team.
So do you wanted to study psychology in Denmark?
We're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Because even knowing some of the local terms and things obviously is very, very important. United 4-1. Man, we're still 2 points behind City. Jeez. Can't even take over City, man. It's frustrating. Average Joe Koulibaly. That's your best defender, Average Joe Koulibaly, man. Yeah, I mean, will Koulibaly stay? Will Koulibaly stay at oh, can't get Koulibaly, man. Almost first time shot kill. That's why he's scoring so many goals. Man. So frustrating. We'll try and get them later though. Koulibaly, man, yeah, I mean, the thing is, we spent 80 million on Harry Maguire now, so would you take him? I'm not 100% sure. It's just, it's with 80 million Maguire and the likes of Twansibi and Maguire in the forefront now. I just think that he's not where United necessarily need to strengthen, to be honest. You know, we don't need him in those positions. I think that United need to go for a replacement for Matic, and they also need to go for a right winger. That's very important, and definitely a forward. De Gea to be transferred. Yeah, he's not being transferred. He's not being transferred. Martin Milan. I'm hoping to see an AC Milan back to play in the Champions League. Dude, man, AC Milan being back to the Champions League, it's not going to be for quite some time, unfortunately, bro. Not with the current owners, in my opinion, I think. What is going on with Pogba? Well, if you check out our latest video on Pogba to stay at United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says he's going to be staying. That's the latest on Pogba. He is going to be staying. Simple as that. I must admit that it was nerve-wracking thinking about graduating, because even though it's been 3 years, I don't feel my Danish is up to par, and I'm actually defending a dissertation in Danish. Mate, Rasmus A, as someone who's been to uni twice, it's tough. It definitely is tough. You just have to just keep on going. And I encourage you, you'll get through it, you know. So, and if you need help, reach out to people. But yeah, like, just keep going forward. That's all I can really say, really. Because if you look back, you know, that's when you can get into difficulty. Marquinhos for CDM. Would he leave the Farmers League though for PSG? I don't know. Wasicki dropping. Yo mate, hope you're doing well. So this is going to be our last game on the stream, and then I'm going to go on to FIFA from 5 o'clock UK time, and we're going to simulate the whole United versus Spurs game, so stay tuned for that. So this is our last game of the stream for now anyway. Manchester United at home to West Ham. Before I go into it, spoiler, I think we're going to beat West Ham. Spoiler. Let's get Gomez in. I'm going to start Costa this time. Sancho. Good enough for me. Let's go. Matimane, I have to go. Bye. Good stream. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hopefully you can drop in when we do our Spurs United live match simulation. Looking forward to it.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecasters for a drop or
Average
two
Joe, Thomas Partey of CDM. Yeah, I would definitely take Thomas Partey.
Regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here.
I would definitely take Thomas Partey, yes, especially for these. I think his release fee is like freaking.
Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific.
How much is it? I think it's like 40 million or something, so definitely for that price.
But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Diego Costa. And the finish!
Oh, good block.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'd be thinking is, please,
Wait,
ground,
decent finish?
swallow me up.
Was it not blocked? I thought it was blocked. But I definitely take Thomas Partey. Whether we can get him from Atletico remains to be seen. But I would definitely take him if we could get him.
It's Maitland-Niles.
Thomas Partey, a Sancho, and then United and Garlo, and United the ball in.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
If we can't get Sancho, let's use the money to get someone like Adama Traore from Wolves.
We're asking for more of the same. Patrick gets into a dangerous position. Sancho. And it's Costa.
Oh, keep it down, Costa. Keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Costa. Madison. Oh, sorted that out.
This West Ham team.
You can get that clear.
They're essentially just putting 10 men behind the ball, this West Ham team. They really are. Not for long, though.
Gomez. And it's Martial.
Costa's hold-up play is very good.
Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
Ah!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gomez. Chance to break. And here's Diego Costa shoots.
Obviously a block.
To safety.
Thank you, ref. What foul? What? Come on. Thank you. Thank you.
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Madison!
Tries to get over the wall.
Maguire. It's Diego Costa.
Costa, man, come on. Why are skill moves so much harder on PES? I don't know. However, I do prefer the PES controls. I do prefer PES controls, if I'm honest. And PES is a game, like it's playable. I don't really get the hype around FIFA 20. The only reason why I have FIFA 20 is so that I can do match simulations and stream them on this channel. Other than that, I have no other use for FIFA 20. I can't stand FIFA. It plays really badly, in my opinion.
And it's been taken.
Not that I'm the best PES player, but man. Yes!
Diego Costa. Costa!
Oh! I thought that was going in. Come on, come on, come on. That was good. That should have been going in. Let me see that. Close. If you're new to the channel, Please like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. I'd really, really appreciate it. Like the vid, share the vid, subscribe.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
We're also on Twitch and Instagram as well. And those
Gomez. Madison.
those
drives it forward.
links are in the description.
Sanchez. Well, that's where he wants it. Maguire tries to clear. Fred. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Ah, man.
If you've just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal.
Oh, be quiet, commentator.
Gomez.
Oh, they keep. I keep Gomez's passing is whack at times.
Looking to hit the front line. Fred. And it's Chilwell. And here's Martial. Oh, is it? Has a hit!
Come on! That should have been in. Ah, come on. That should have been in.
That'll be the last
Oh,
of the first
come on.
half.
First
The
half.
other team has broken through. It's certainly not gonna want to interesting game
Masley,
up to
are
now.
people also panic buying where you live? They are. It's frustrating. You can't get.
And we are
It's
up
toilet
to
roll
the
in particular.
Manchester United
Like the panic buying
ended up
toilet
first
roll.
half
You know,
in
it's
such a strong
frustrating.
fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see
Um,
whether they can rekindle that
I don't know why people are
determination.
panic buying
Great
because it's the
commitment.
amount
That
of
has
it's
to
help.
be maintained in this second half.
It's I don't know.
Manchester United head
It's
to the
frustrating
dressing room,
because
not yet having broken
the people who
through.
can't afford to go out, etc. It's
Further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
it's
Manchester United can feel really
I don't
happy
know.
with themselves. The scoreline doesn't
I don't
back it
actually
up,
understand
but they've played
the
with
panic buying
urgency
thing
and purpose
really.
and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to
I don't know
persevere.
what I don't really get is where this sort of
Maitland-Niles.
the isolation thing comes in. Isolation is only really if you have symptoms.
Referee has seen that as a dive.
Oh, let's have a look at that. Is that a dive?
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game.
Wow.
we just can do without.
He dived. He dived. Wow, and got booked for that.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
For me, I hope. Average just Ollie stay, Ollie go. Right now, right now he's got to stay because the results are good. I believe football. I believe football is results business, and ultimately, oof.
Decent hit from there.
If he's getting good results, then he's got to stay. As simple as that, really. There are plenty of managers in the league that aren't getting good results, like Lampard and Mourinho. Even Pep recently. I mean, you can't sack a manager right now that's beaten Pep Guardiola 3 times in one season.
Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponent. Diego Costa.
Oh,
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
come on.
That's not going to make it. And here's Martial.
Man, we're getting bullied by this
Really
West Ham
was
defence.
well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to
Getting
turn.
bullied. Rasmus, same here, no toilet paper. Yeah, man, I really don't know where the toilet paper thing came in. I have all the things to stockpile. You know, and the only reason why
Brushed off the ball there. And it's played
people...
forward.
I
Dashing
don't know.
forward at pace. Now it's Costa. Played out to the right. Gomez. Oh, he's got
Oh
it!
my goodness.
This could fall anywhere.
Okay, we're going to have to make some subs as soon as we get the ball back.
Up towards the
Because
front line.
as it stands, we're going to be losing points.
West Ham grateful to the genius of their manager.
Oh, we're through!
It's Martial!
Yes! We got a goal finally.
The breakthrough strike.
The breakthrough strike from the one-shot wonder. 50 million down the drain. Tony Marshall scores again. Turns him. I think it's Diop. Boom. West Ham's resistance crumble. Sancho assists. Marshall turns on Diop. And boom. No such luck. We got a goal. The stubborn West Ham resistance is over, and we're going to make a quick sub. Costa, whose hold up play has been good, but the West Ham defence is probably a wee bit sorry. Just quickly, the West Ham defence is probably a wee bit tired now. So let's do that. And for Fred. There we go.
Manchester United are able now to
Average Joe, so the toilet paper comes to sitting back and running a blunt and laughing. Possibly, not to mention the people, the hand-washing people, you know, that are doing it as well. It's fascinating. You know, toilet paper seems to be worth more than diamonds right now.
Forward it goes. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, barely though. And he was pulling me back. Come on.
Gets it upfield. Noble.
Oh, good save. Good save. How that was going top bins. That was going top bins. It's a good save by De Gea.
West Ham making consecutive changes here. Managed to get it away. Goes for goal.
Good save by the.
West Ham are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
It's annoying when they're saying West Ham. It's West Ham, man.
Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Martial. Could be a chance.
Oh! Keep it down. Sorry. That should have been two. It should have been two. That was beautiful one-touch football there. No, 1, 2, 1, and poor finishing. Sorry. Rashford and Marshall have like a buddy cop relationship on these games. They really do. As soon as they play together, they're much more of a threat.
He's on his way.
Through. Yeah. Okay.
That is some save from De Gea.
No, it's a routine save. Let's be real.
Save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Out to the right.
Manchester United are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
West Ham certainly have been a lot more. Yeah, let's keep that in the corner.
Almost there, and the players can feel it.
It's going to be a hard-fought win.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Sancho gets it back.
Okay.
Sanchez.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
He's left his man. Goes for goal.
Oof. Was that Felipe Anderson, I think? It's a good strike. Will there be a podcast this weekend? So what I'm going to do, Rasmus, is I will probably be doing a Q&A / reaction thing at some point this evening, either maybe 9 or 8:30. Red Devil Studio Live these days has kind of been moved to Monday evenings. So we do, well,
He's taken that really cleanly.
we do 100% Manchester United, which is just United fans. So that will be either Monday evenings or Tuesday. And Red Devil Studio Live podcast likewise. So probably Red Devil Studio Live will be on Tuesday evening, and then 100% Manchester United podcast will be Monday evening. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Right, okay. So thank you guys for watching this stream. Shout out to everyone in the comments: Rasmus A, Average Joe, Matteo, Don Ragnar, and everyone else that got involved. Really appreciate it. It's Laps who's also there as well. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm finishing this stream now, and then just after 5 o'clock UK time, we'll be doing a live Tottenham versus Spurs match simulation for the full 90 minutes. So stay tuned for that. I'll be interacting with you guys in the comments, and we'll see what happens. So remember to please like, subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers.